morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time no see. Today is October the 17th and it has been, that was my dog, Duke. It has been many months since I have been able to make a video, and today I thought we would have a sit down chit chat video, drink a cup of coffee, and talk about where I have been and what's been going on in my life. I have a few very exciting announcements to tell you guys, and also just give you an update on what's to come on my channel. I'm very excited. I missed you guys. I miss making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy. Where have I been in the last handful of months? On July 12th, me and my husband found out that we are pregnant, and we are super excited and can't wait to meet our baby. I had a lot of nausea and extreme exhaustion in the first trimester. I was not getting out of bed very much. I was not getting off the couch very much. And it became hard just to keep up with work and then also just regular house chores. Like, I was not able to do anything extra. And it was like that my whole first trimester. Today I am currently 17 weeks and 4 days pregnant. I am officially well into my second trimester. I'm feeling so much better. I have my energy back, and also the nausea is pretty much completely gone, other than just a few little things that can make it flare up. But I've pretty much got it, down to a T on what to avoid so that I don't feel that. But I'm just happy to have a break from how bad I was feeling in the first trimester. Also, just to have energy to get stuff done for baby is exciting. So I've been doing a lot of early nesting, just trying to get stuff ready. We still have renovations going on, which we have made pretty well. I should say my husband has made really good progress on it. We almost have made it to the nursery room. We have our other bedroom that needed certain parts of its renovation done before we can move everything out of the nursery and start working on that room. But within, I would say, a week or two, we will be working in the nursery to get it ready for baby. The second exciting announcement is I had my gender reveal 2 weeks ago, so we do know what baby is, and I'm not sure if I should share it or not. You know what? Since you guys have had to wait so long for a video and I just went MIA on you guys, I will tell you the gender today. We are having a little baby girl. We are super excited and cannot wait to meet her. And my husband was really hoping to have a boy. I was fine with either or, because I can see myself being a mom to a girl or a boy, and so can my husband, but he just wants that little buddy. But we do plan to have more kids, so I told him, I was like, you'll get your boy one day. So yes, we are having a little girl, and she is due on March 22nd of 2024. So it's getting there. I'm almost halfway through this pregnancy, which is mind-blowing. But then again, it's also I feel like day to day I'm so impatient for the next appointment so that I can see her again on the ultrasounds. So I have 2.5 or more 2 weeks to wait for my 20-week ultrasound. So I'm excited to go to that appointment and just see her. They said it's going to be a 45-minute ultrasound, so it's going to be fun to be able to see her that long. Unfortunately, my husband cannot get off work for that. He has been to all the other ultrasound appointments, which I have been feeling very grateful for, because I know that a lot of men have trouble requesting off work to go to the appointments with their wives or partners. So I'm grateful that he's gotten to go to the ones he has, but unfortunately he will not be able to go to the anatomy scan. But luckily my mom is going to be stepping in and taking his place, just to keep me company and give me support. So I'm excited to go to that with her, and both my mom and Paul's mom are ecstatic, and just I think it's just given them their next season of life's purpose, if that makes sense. Like, the excitement that I see from them it just warms my heart, and I cannot wait to see their relationship with baby girl. I have missed doing cleaning videos and vlogs and cooking videos. I have missed cooking so much because in that first trimester, one, I didn't have the energy to, plus nothing sounded good. And for me to eat, I had to think of something that sounded the least little bit appetizing to me, and then it just had to be set in front of me. I couldn't spend the time to cook it or heat it up. Like, we ate out a lot the first trimester, which I hated doing, but my husband's not the best cook. Plus, he usually doesn't get home until sometimes 9-10 o'clock at night because he does work in paving construction, so they work very long days in their, season. So it just didn't work out to where we could eat at home, and that's okay. We got through it. But even into the second trimester, my appetite very slowly started coming back, even though the nausea pretty much disappeared like instantly once I hit the second trimester. Food still just gave me a weird feeling, and then especially cooking, like, I think it was a mental thing instead of more of like a tummy thing. But like I said, I'm 17 weeks and a few days, so I am just now getting to the point where I can fathom the thought of making meals. And within the past, I'd say 2 weeks, I have cooked almost every weekday for us. So I'm excited to get back into cooking, especially since the holiday season is coming up. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to enjoy the holiday season, which cooking is a big part of it for me, because I host both Thanksgiving and Christmas for my side of the family, and then we usually go to Paul's side of the family at one of his family members' house. So yeah, I was really worried that that would either be not a thing this year if I was too sick, or it would be very challenging. But I think that I'm in the clear. The third trimester will hit right after the holidays, I believe, because I'm due the end of March. So yeah, I think it'll be like right after Christmas, or right around Christmas time is when I'll hit that third trimester mark. So I'm hoping that my energy will sustain throughout the season, because it is going to be a very busy holiday season. We have Thanksgiving, which we are hosting here at our house. And then we have a big family trip down to Florida, which is like, I think it's like a 13-hour trip. And we're driving, which I'm not very fond of because I will be 6 months pregnant. And a 13-hour road trip does not sound fun to me, but we will make it through somehow. But we are going down to Pensacola for a week for my dad's birthday, and that's at the beginning of December. And we will also be hosting a Christmas dinner here at our house as well, and then like opening gifts and stuff with family. But yes, so we have a very busy season of life ahead of us with the holiday seasons, and then in March our baby girl is on the way, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just now getting to the point where I think I'm feeling some movement. I'll say that I'm not 100% sure, but there has been a few times where I'm like, yeah, no, I've never felt that before. So I'm pretty sure that I'm feeling her. And my midwife told me that she said by 18 weeks, I will for sure feel her. Because I do have my placenta's in the back, so I will feel her earlier on than people who have the placenta in the front. I know there's like anterior and posterior, but I always get those mixed up. So we'll just say front and back. But yeah, in all the ultrasounds, baby girl looks super healthy, is growing right on track, and she has the cutest little button nose you can see in the ultrasound. And then the other ultrasound that we had, or the last ultrasound that we had, you could see her hand and her little leg. She was all folded up. And when we first got in the ultrasound, she was kind of turned backwards and you couldn't see anything but her backside, and her legs were crossed. And that was the gender ultrasound. So the tech was like, we're going to get her moving around. And she tried for probably about like maybe 5-10 minutes, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna have you go to the restroom and empty your bladder, and also just kind of like walk around and try and get her to move. So I did that, and she moved. So I literally, the bathroom was like in the ultrasound room, like it was like connected to it. So I didn't walk very far, and like I had the smallest amount of pee because I had to pee at the beginning of the appointment because they do I believe it's like a protein test every appointment that you have. So I had already emptied my bladder, but there was still a teeny tiny bit. And just that made the hugest difference because she was like on her back, like this was her backside when we got in there. And then when I went and laid back down, she had flipped. Her head was here, her body went up, and then her legs were like bent over her head, like she was folded in half. And then she finally like slid on down to where like she was face up, so like we could actually see her pretty well, and like a side profile. We didn't get any pictures of like the front of her face, but like I said, we did see that she has like really cute button nose, and we could see her legs really good, her hands. And that was the first time since 8 weeks that my husband had seen her, because he didn't go to my second appointment, which they just did like a little handheld, it's like this mini ultrasound. Like it wasn't even a heart Doppler. I didn't even get to hear a heart, but it showed the baby and it showed like the flickering of the heart. And that's what I got to see on the second appointment, which my husband did not get to see. And pregnancy brain, I did not think to take a picture for him, and I feel so bad about that. So yeah, he had to wait from when I was 8 weeks was our first appointment, and then when we went in for the ultrasound, I was like 15 and a half weeks. So that was like a big change. I got to take the sweater off. It's so hot in here and I'm sweating. Whew, that's better. But yeah, whenever we went in for the first ultrasound, my husband referred to her as a little lizard because that's exactly what the baby looked like, was a little lizard. Like not even a tadpole. It looked like a little lizard. And then when we seen her at the gender ultrasound, it was full on baby. Like when I sent the picture to my cousin, she's like, oh my gosh, that's a whole baby in there. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Especially when like I wouldn't say that I'm showing really, because I am a bigger girl. I've also lost almost 120 pounds. So I do have loose skin and just still some like, I guess, sagginess in my belly. So it doesn't look like, you can't look at me and be like, oh yeah, she's pregnant. But by the end of the day, I can tell that I'm super like bloated and my belly's a lot more round. So before I go to bed every night, you can definitely tell that, or I can definitely tell that, yeah, I'm pregnant, because my stomach looks a lot different than what it looks like in the morning. But from an outsider's perspective, no, you probably couldn't tell that I'm pregnant. Like that's pretty much all the updates that I have so far. Like I said, in 2 weeks, we do have our anatomy scan, and we are praying to God that baby girl is healthy and all her organs are functioning the way that they need to be, and just that she's, you know, growing on track. I am really trying to make sure that I get, you know, my protein intake and all the nutrients that she really needs. I take my prenatal vitamins religiously, even though they make me super sick at night, but I know that she needs those to grow the way that she, you know, needs to be healthy. So yeah, I mean, we're on track. We're doing what we need to do and what we can do. I always thought that I would be doing pregnancy updates. I thought that I would do a lot of videos surrounding becoming a mom, which I do see that in my future. I see this more as like a family channel, but protecting my children's privacy as much as possible, because that is my #1 priority. So we are going to enter that phase very cautiously, but I want to do like videos about what I registered for as a first-time mom, what I pack for my hospital bag. But as for pregnancy updates, like month by month, I don't see myself doing it. I'll probably just do updates throughout my vlogs that are coming up. So I hope that you guys will enjoy that. Also, if you guys have ideas for pregnancy related videos that you want me to do, leave them down in the comments. Super excited for this journey. We're ready for this journey, and it can't come soon enough, even though I also want to enjoy this season of life being pregnant, and especially now that I'm able to like feel good in this second trimester, I'm really trying to just live in the moment and be patient. God has been teaching me patience through this pregnancy so much, because you just want to get to that next appointment, that next step, that next ultrasound. So yeah, it's definitely teaching me to take a breather, be patient, and trust. A lot of trust in God. So I have rambled on for, looks like 25 minutes. So that's a plenty long enough video to get you guys caught up. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will definitely interact with you guys down there. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I can't wait to grow this channel along with growing our family. And I hope you guys are excited for the upcoming videos. And I will see you guys next time.